PodSquad.com. Speak to me, warriors! Not really the Ultimate Warrior though. Making this video to kind of talk a little bit about Ultimate Warrior. He passed away yesterday. Especially being a bigger wrestling fan as I am. Explaining to people that don't quite understand it, I guess, the effect or the impact that these wrestlers have on our lives. The likes of Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Ric Flair, Undertaker, Ultimate Warrior, Sting. I grew up, wrestling was it. Wrestling, I loved wrestling ever since I can remember. And Ultimate Warrior was always one of those top-notch guys when I was little. And I used to get my mom to paint my face up like the Warrior and stuff like that. And you just go in my room and just, kind of deal, you know. Trying to be like the Warrior. Trying to be like Hogan. Sting, you know, Sting and the Warrior. They were always kind of like on the same line as me when I was little because they both had the face paint. But it was always good to see him. I remember I really got excited at WrestleMania 8 when Hulk Hogan's fighting Sid and then Papa Shango comes out and then all of a sudden Warrior comes out and then you know it's this big thing and then Warrior and Hogan kind of in the middle of the ring and then WrestleMania 6 when the torch got passed. WrestleMania 12 even when he fought Triple H. Oh, I was mesmerized by him when he came back in '98 to fight Hogan in probably the worst rematch ever. I love both of them guys, but that match sucked. To try to emulate him so much back then, you know, being a youngster and just seeing him like Saturday he got inducted to the Hall of Fame. The speech was kind of weird. But you know, it was Warrior, so we knew it was going to be weird. Then Sunday, he was at WrestleMania. Briefly, he came out and did the whole, when they announced everybody that was going to be inducted, he came out and he's like, yeah, it's me, yeah, Ultimate Warrior. And then Monday, the night after that, he came out Raw and he gives that eerie speech. And this is what he says. He says, every man's heart one day beats its final beat. His lungs breathe a final breath. And if what that man did in his life makes the blood pulse through the body of others and makes them bleed deeper, something larger than life, then his essence, his spirit, will be immortalized. And then less than 24 hours later, walking through the hallway of a hotel, getting ready to leave with his wife, grabs his chest, collapses, he's gone. It really sucks. The first thing that I got in the car this morning to take my buddy to work, first thing he said to me, he's like, today's gonna suck. And I'm like, why is that? And he's like, oh, you didn't hear? No. A Warrior died. A Warrior died. Hall of Fame, WrestleMania, Raw, gone. Don't take life for granted. I send my condolences to the family, as I'm sure everybody else did. And I know that the Warrior is going to live on. He'll never be forgotten. No, not at all. He is immortalized. I hope that they're having that WrestleMania rematch in the sky. Ultimate Warrior, Randy Savage. With that being said, though, may spirit rest in peace. I loved him growing up, he'll be mad, but he won't be forgotten. Thanks for watching. May the power of the Ultimate Warrior live through you.
I let him tell. And I let him tell.